My name is Alexandra Zarika, and I work as an ICT teacher at 6 Junior High School. The educational proposal I'm presenting involves the creation of interactive online multimedia applications that gamify the learning content for Odyssey in first-year high school and history in third-year high school. We had the participation of about 90 students. My main goal was to make learning more enjoyable, which I achieved by using electronic quizzes, puzzles, comics, and crosswords. At the same time, the students' digital skills were enhanced as they took part in creating some of these quizzes and crosswords themselves. The questions were carefully selected to help the students review each chapter. After finishing each chapter, the students played the quizzes on the interactive board. Everyone enjoyed participating, and even students who usually struggle got involved in the positive learning atmosphere. They could also redo the quizzes and crosswords at home since the applications were made available on the school's online platform, eClass. In addition, I created QR codes for the multimedia applications, so students could easily access the quizzes and crosswords on their mobile devices and even share them with friends and family. For the Odyssey course, we took an interdisciplinary approach by presenting artworks from world-renowned artists that were inspired by themes from the Odyssey. Art students were able to virtually tour the museums where these works are housed, learning about the artists and their styles. They were also tasked with completing an electronic puzzle, which helped them become more familiar with these artistic masterpieces. Motivation is one of the most important factors for success in school. The gamification of the course helps in the motivational effort using game elements in an educational environment. Gamification is an important educational tool because it attracts the participants' interest. The activities I designed belong to the genre of gamification because I used games that are already familiar to students such as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, crosswords, and the much-loved comic. From the television version of Millionaire, we moved to the educational digital version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire of Historical Knowledge. Through these applications I implemented differentiated teaching. The application of differentiated teaching to students with learning difficulties such as e.g. dyslexia implies positive results promoting a climate of cooperation. STEAM-based education fosters critical thinking, logical reasoning, and global competitiveness. I incorporated an interdisciplinary STEAM approach in the Odyssey lesson by integrating artistic elements into the application. The way knowledge is broken up in schools makes it seem disconnected and hard to understand. By adopting an interdisciplinary approach to knowledge, students have the opportunity to develop valuable skills in scientific thinking. In the first class of junior high school Odyssey application, I implemented an interdisciplinary approach and showcased artworks by world-class artists with themes related to Homer's Odyssey. The students in the art course took virtual tours of museums hosting the paintings, where they learned about the creators and their styles. They were then asked to assemble an electronic puzzle, gaining a high degree of familiarity with the works of art. In the history lesson, exercises were given in the form of multiple choice and true-false questions in the form of electronic quizzes, electronic crosswords, and electronic comics that entertained the students by rendering the climate of the era they were referring to as a historical element, thus enriching their knowledge. The World War I comic by P. Christoulias, he made the sketch, and T. Zafiriadis, he wrote the screenplay, won the Best Design and Best Cover awards from the Academy of Greek Comics Awards. I used it in my application and had a great impact on the students. The Trenches series contains endless stories of humor and action from the everyday life of a series of soldiers who are in the First World War. Also, by using the QR codes, the students could have easy and direct access to their homes from their mobiles. In conclusion, the teachers who used the applications in the classroom found it easier to engage students with difficulty concentrating and helped them assimilate the material effectively. With the development of educational material, a repository of educational tools is created to support teaching. At the same time, soft digital skills are developed in the students because they participated in the creation of the software produced in the school's IT laboratory. The most important feedback from the children was their smiles and the cheerful mood they had in the classroom during the activities. This, I believe, is better than graded excellence, which comes second when, after attracting interest, children give more and more substantial time to study. In the modern era of artificial intelligence, AI, teaching in schools has remained largely unchanged for many decades. There is an urgent and critical need for advancements in material enrichment and the development of new technologies.